everybody, welcome back to Strapped for Cash. My name is Brenna, and today we are stuffing our second paycheck of June. We will be stuffing full-time income as well as proceeds from the garage sale that we had last weekend for what I think, if I did my math right, is a total of $2,555. So let's see what I can do. So this is $1,411 that we got from our garage sale. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1,400, 10, 11. So let's see what we can do here. Here's my big calculator. So 1,411 plus 1, 2, 3, 400, 51, 52, 50. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 210, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 25.55. So we did all that right. So let me get it all set up here. Okay, so yeah, we had a garage sale last weekend. So today is the 13th, so happy Friday the 13th to those of you who are superstitious like I am. We had a garage sale last weekend selling a lot of like our stuff from our house. Since we are like pretty much permanently gonna stay with mom in her house, we had a storage unit just full of stuff that we really no longer need. And I would rather not pay the rent for that storage unit if I don't have to. So we went ahead and sold a bunch of it. Obviously it's a garage sale, so a lot of it didn't sell. So we took some things back to, or not back to, but some things to Goodwill. So we are pretty much ready to go. There's just like a little bit left over in the storage unit, like memento things and some storage shelving that we need to get rid of. But beyond that, we're pretty much ready to go. So that'll be what we're tackling next. But anywho, let's go ahead and let's get into it. So we are going to start today in our spending binder. And in my spending today, I am going to get $10. We'll add that to the 10 I already have in there for 20. Hogan is also going to get a 10 to add to his 10 for 20 for his. Eating out is going to get $50. I have not done any unstuffing, so a lot of these will be repetitive, but eating out with the 50 now has 51, 20, 40, so 140. Gas is going to get its usual 60 with a 50 and a 10. So gas now has 51, 20, 40, 50, 65. So that's doing pretty good for gas. Groceries is going to get a 10, so it has 20. Kids spending is getting skipped, but I think it has 25. Miscellaneous is going to get a 10, and that's all it has right now. Prescriptions is getting skipped, and toiletries is going to get a 5. So it has 10, 15, 20, and 25. And that's it for this binder. Nothing crazy. Moving on into our short-term sinking funds. We are going to skip all the way to Family Fun to start. And Family Fun is going to get a 10. And it has 50, 60, 70, 85. We haven't done anything fun in a while. We should probably do that. Gifts is getting skipped. Hobbies and sports is going to get its usual 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 130. So that's doing good. We just bought another baseball game, 2 tickets for a baseball game. So I need to get this to like $350 to pay myself back. Oops. Holidays is going to get 15, and we're still working on Father's Day. I have like 2 days left. So we're going to put 15 in here. And so now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. Okay, school fees is going to get the 40 that we are now allotting for school fees to start saving up for back to school stuff. So we have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 200. I'd like to get this to like 250. So I might stop at the end of June. So I think that'll be okay for school supplies. Usually how we do it, Mom really likes to buy them clothes. So I buy the school supplies and she buys them some new outfits. So we'll see if she still wants to do that. Sports is going to get 5, and so it has 15 now. If she doesn't want to do that, then I'll save more. But if I don't need to, then I won't, and I'll just start saving up for actual school lunches for next year. Because those kids be eating expensive foods at school. It's like $3 a day per kid. So whatever that comes to. Let's do the math. So that's 6 times, there's maybe like, let's say 25 days of school a month, so $150. And I usually save $160, so it works. Okay, sorry, I had to pause for a second. Hogan just came home from Home Depot. He also sold something on Facebook Marketplace today, so he's giving me this, but I need to put it in a specific area. Don't let me forget. So I'm gonna put that over here. Okay, so we just did our black binder. Let's go ahead and do our savings binder. So extra debt right now, we are doing $100, so it has 200. And that's just to do kind of like the final little bit of my credit card. Birthdays is going to do a 10. So birthdays has 1, 2, 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 55. So 355. Christmas, here comes a cat, is also going to get 10. This cat's being really mean to everyone lately, so hopefully he's in a better mood right now. But Christmas now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 70, 80, 95. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 870, 880, 890, 895. Okay, so 895 in Christmas. My brain wasn't computing. Bro, can you move? Thanks. Dental is going to get 10. So dental has 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 610, 620. No, not 6, 2. 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220. I don't know where I came up with 6. 220 in dental. Emergency fund is fully funded right now. Medical is going to get 10. And so now medical has 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 in the bank, 950, 970, and 980. So we are so close to 1,000 there. But next week is Harrison's dental surgery, which he is being put under for. And so this is all gonna go, unfortunately. But Mom's is getting skipped, and I made the executive decision that I'm not going to stuff this anymore, so I'm just going to take it out and reallocate that $100, and I'm going to put it in technology just to give myself a little boosty there. And then technology is also not getting stuffed, but it now has 150. The kids savings is going to get $5, and so it now has 1,000, 5, 6, 700, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, and 95. So 1795 in their savings, and that's just real basic savings. It's not earmarked toward anything specifically, but that is going to change soon. So now that those binders are done, we are going to move into my home binder. And in this binder, we are going to start with rent to my mom. I didn't give it to her last week because I forgot. But we did talk about it today, and she said Instead of like trying to remember to take it out and give it to her every week, she's cool with me just waiting till the end of the month. So we're going to add $3.75 to it. So there's $3.50, $75. Okay, so now in rent to my mom, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 20, 40, 45, and 50. So $750. Household is going to get $10, so it has 30. Home maintenance is going to get 20, and so it has 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70. And my Menards rebate, which I will use someday. We have to drive like 20 minutes to go to Menards, so we never go. Home renovations. So this one is getting $75 from my paycheck. So 50, 75, and then it is going to get the 1,111. So 1,400. I said 400. So there's 2, 3, 400, 410, and 411. I hate that there's a single in here, but that's all right. So update on what we're doing for the house. We are putting flooring in the basement where Hogan and I are sleeping, and we already paid the deposit, which was $3,000, and they just called today and said that they are scheduling our install for Monday. So we're gonna have to pay all this back. So now in home renovations, we have 1,000, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. So that's 28, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 86. 28, 86. So it's not quite enough for what I need, but I have some money in our high yield savings account from like the proceeds from the house, so I'll probably take it from there. Moving on, property taxes is going to get $20. And so it has 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 455, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 460. So I need to color in one of these 20s. Okay, so home decor is getting skipped. Yards and tools is where I need to put this $40 from Hogan. And so it now has 20, 40, 60, 75. And that should be enough to pay for what he just bought at Home Depot today. So great. And then home emergency is getting skipped. We're getting there. Okay, now on to our car binder. Car maintenance is going to get $10, so it has 25. Car registration is going to get 20, and so it has 50, 70, 90, 110, and 120. So let's fill in 2 of these little guys. Here comes another cat. Oil changes is going to get a 10. And so it now has 100 in the bank, 10, 15, and 120. New tires is going to get a 10. So it has 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 65. So $265 for new tires. Saving up for a new car eventually is going to get 20. And so it has, let me actually fill it out first so it can dry while I'm counting. Okay, so new car now has 5, 6, 7, 720, 40, 60, and 770 toward a new car eventually. Car repairs is going to get a 5, and so it has 10. And that is it for this binder. Whoa. All right, moving on into our pet binder. Food and treats is going to get $10. So it has 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, and an even 100. So that's great. These are so sticky. I haven't cleaned these off yet. There's still like residue from the transfer tape. Cat, you need to move. Go. Cat litter is also going to get a 10. So it has 10, 25. Grooming will get a 5. So it has a 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 145. And then once we hit 150, we can take this tracker out. I might still keep going, but we'll see. And then vet visits, it's going to get a 10. An update on Mason. So his appointment was yesterday. Physically, medically, he's fine. He doesn't have a UTI. His bladder looks good. He looks healthy. So she thinks that the reason that he's spraying everywhere is just stress related. So he's on like anti-anxiety meds now. So we'll see how that goes. But his appointment was not near as expensive as I thought it was going to be, which is sweet. So vet visits with that 10 added now has 1, 2, 3, 400 in the bank, 450, 60, 70, 80, 485. And his appointment was only like 120. So woohoo. That's including the meds. I was so excited. Miscellaneous and emergency fund are getting skipped. But that was a huge relief. I'm glad nothing's wrong with him. But I just wish he would stop peeing everywhere. And then I have this one that's being a turd. So we're going to go into our wallet now. Left for this week, I have 10, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So we're going to keep these yucky 10s. We're going to get a 20 and a 5. And so we should now have 20, 30, 40, and 45 to use as discretionary money for the week. Okay. So now we are not doing our 100 envelope challenge this week, so we can go straight into our denomination savings. So starting out in our, he is being awfully loud. He got his gym equipment today, so he's really excited to put that together, and that's what he's doing. So I'm really sorry if you can hear that. In our $5 challenge, we are adding 1 5. And so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. In our $5 challenge, I'm going to go see if he can wait like 10 minutes. Hold on. Okay, hopefully he's going to cool it. So in our $10 challenge, we are putting $10, $20, and $30 in there. So that's great. So that should be our first 100, right? In theory. So let's see what we got. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So $100 in our $10 challenge. So a quarter of the way done with that one. In our $20 baseball challenge, we're just adding 120. So let's do this blue. And so now in here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 82, 220, and 240. So that's looking good. And then in our Need the Dough, which is our $50 challenge, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750. My brain wasn't firing on all cylinders there. I was counting, but I wasn't like understanding. So $7.50 in Knead the Dough. So that's awesome. I'm just gonna let that sit so it dries. Okay, so now we are left with our denomination challenge. We set aside 14, but we also had 3 from our wallet, so we should have $17. So let's go ahead and organize these by letters and get moving. Okay, so just 7 today. So no A's, but we have B's, D's, E's, kind of all the usuals. F's, G's, no H's, but we do have K's and L's. All right, so everything fits on the tray. So let's get them stuffed in here. Starting with B, we are adding 2 B's. We got 1, 2. So now in B, we have 25, 6, 7, 8, and 29. No C's. D's, I think we just started over-ish. So we're adding 2. So now in D, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In D. In E, we are adding 2. And so now in E, we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 36. And F is all brand new, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're starting out this tracker with 4. Ouch, that was my knuckle. In G, we are adding 1, 2, 3, 4. And so now in G, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So that's good. Let's get back to K. And in K, we are adding 1. So now we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So we're getting up there with K, and then L is empty, and we are starting that tracker out with 2. So we did finish quite a few of them pretty recently, so feels like we're kind of starting over, but that's okay. That's the point. So that is everything that I have today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of my viewers and subscribers, so thank you all so much. If you like the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. And I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.